Calcing with this box has been so fucking miserable, man. I'm fucked. I'm actually fucked. Yeah, I gotta call it. I'll be back tomorrow. What's up? Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. I was so productive today. Holy sh**. Anyway, I fucking cooked, boys. I have a line. The squad is pChal, Rhyperior, Pult, Arcanine, Salazzle, and Greninja. We have to go teach Rock Smash to Rhyperior. Hey pChal Daily, just a friendly reminder that I have a Patreon, and there are director's commentaries that go up there every month for my popular videos, where I talk a little bit more about my thought process making the videos, and kind of look back on them. If that interests you, or you want to enter into the nickname pool for the current run, check out patreon.com/pChal. Thank you. This cook is very similar to what I was doing, what I was coming up with on stream yesterday.
Stork is the bird that brings babies to parents. Is the swallow the bird that prevents them?
Good one. I had all the pieces, I just couldn't put them in the right order. But now I have. It's a pretty cool line. Unfortunately, it's tainted by the fact that I have to sack, and I have to sack pChal. It is what it is. It doesn't, yeah, there's no other way, unfortunately. So this is probably the hardest fight in this gym. It definitely feels like it. And a lot of people have said so that have played the game. What this means for us is that we have to sack pChal, who was undeniably the hero of the mid-game of this run. It pains me, but it's the only Pokemon that makes sense in this slot, and it's the only way I can get tempo here. The issue with this lead is that the Excadrill is Ground Gem and Mold Breaker, and it just Earthquakes everything, and there's no way to consistently lock this guy into single target. Nothing that I have that kills it outspeeds it, and if it does, it dies to Crobat. Nothing I have outspeeds Crobat at all. You can't flinch Crobat with Fake Out because it's Inner Focus. There's just no other way to set up this position, unfortunately. And it has to be pChal because I have to fake out the Excadrill because Arcanine is slower than Excadrill. Upon its death, Wilhelm will be delivering one last blow to the enemy. So here's what's going to happen. Crobat is going to Acrobatics Flying Gem pChal. pChal holds the Sticky Barb, which will then, because Crobat no longer has an item after it hits, go onto Crobat, reducing acrobatics damage for the rest of the fight because it'll be forced to hold the item, and dealing damage every turn. The damage reduction isn't actually that important, it's the damage over time that makes the Sticky Barb important. What's also important, and what was kind of hard to figure out about this line, is that before this Crobat dies, we have to get the Sticky Barb back, because otherwise we lose it forever. So, pChal needs to fake out Excadrill so that it flinches before it can Earthquake. And then Arcanine can kill with a Flare Blitz here. We don't take Recall because we're Rockhead. Wilhelm, you were fucking amazing. Those Focus Blasts on the Gauntlet, man. Dude, I will never forget. See ya, my friend. There's the Acro. There's the Sticky Barb. Okay. So because Arcanine's in slot 2, we're baiting the new switch in with that slot, which means it has to be Medicham because Medicham sees a fast kill on Arcanine. There's the little bit of chip damage. Okay, here's the missing piece. Here's the move that wins us the fight. Or that gets us into position to win this fight, at least the first half of it. We will replace pChal with Salazzle here. This will be important in a second. So Crobat doesn't have any kills on anything. Salazzle outspeeds Medicham. The way that the AI works is Crobat has Tailwind, and if he has Tailwind and one of his Pokemon, any of his Pokemon are slower than any of mine, he will always click Tailwind if he doesn't see any kills. Which means Crobat predictably always will set up Tailwind here. This is good and important because it means that Salazzle can Encore this turn to lock Crobat in. This Crobat is incredibly fucking annoying because it only has Acrobatics to kill stuff, otherwise it has Super Fang and Screech. So you can't actually lock it into anything ever because it'll never see kills with anything after it uses its Flying Gem. Dynamic Speed will activate here, but AI doesn't know this. AI thinks that the only fast kill it has is Medicham having the fast kill on Arcanine. It has a slow kill on Salazzle, right? So Medicham has to attack Arcanine and never Salazzle. This is really good because the next turn Tailwind will be up and then Medicham will see the fast kill on Salazzle and then we've locked him in again. So the next turn is already predictable. We've already thought a turn ahead with this play. So we can Encore the Crobat here and then Arcanine can switch into this guaranteed close combat for Dragapult. There's the Tailwind. Dynamic Speed, Close Combat goes into Dragapult. Encore goes into Crobat. He's now locked into Tailwind for the next 2 turns. It's really important because it gives us so much consistency. All the while the Sticky Barb takes down its HP. Next step. Medicham can only attack Salazzle because it only sees kills into Salazzle. This is always exactly Zen Headbutt and only Zen Headbutt, which means we can go to Greninja. Let me double check. Yep. This Medicham has a Focus Sash. I'm just assuming Switch AI never triggers in doubles. That's just how I'm going to play these. Meanwhile, we're going to Draco Meteor Medicham for massive damage. It can never kill with crit because it has a Focus Sash. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Zen Headbutt into this slot goes to Greninja. Draco Meteor on Medicham. Polt has a Life Orb for 2 reasons here. 1, it needs the additional damage on Medicham to kill with Draco Meteor into Sucker Punch always. 2, we actually want the chip damage from Life Orb, which will be relevant in a second. There's the crit, but Focus Sash obviously lets it survive. Special attack drop. 1 more turn of Crobat being forced into Tailwind means Medicham will be killed with Sucker Punch here, and this left slot can switch to whatever it wants without having to worry about any incoming attacks. So we can go into Arcanine here, and then Sucker Punch the Medicham. Perfect. Take the Life Orb chip. Locking the Crobat in here was so important because it means I can exactly control what HP both Dragapult and Arcanine are at here. Okay, Encore ends here. And now, this is Cinderace. The only kill it sees is exactly on Dragapult after the Life Orb chip, and exactly with Sucker Punch on Dragapult. No other kills are seen here. So Arcanine is free to Head Smash into this. It'll turn into a Dark type, but that's fine. This always survives unless it crits. We kind of don't want to crit here. If we crit, we have to steer quite a bit, but it's very handleable because at least we'll be in a 2v1. So we can Head Smash here. Crobat can do whatever it wants this turn, and we have to adapt to what it does. but we got the most turns possible out of this Crobat being locked into moves. This is all we needed. From here, we can steer out of anything that Crobat does to us. So we Head Smash here. Dragapult is going to switch to Rhyperior. Sucker Punch is obviously going to fail. Beautiful. Okay, that's fine. It's completely fine. Okay, perfect. No more Tailwind. So now, we still need to get... So we're going to kill Cinderace with Extreme Speed here. And we still need to get the Sticky Barb back, but we need to not kill Crobat this turn. This is why we needed to go exactly Rock Smash, because it never kills Crobat with a crit, but the defense drop means that afterwards, Extreme Speed is always going to kill Crobat the next turn. Crobat can't Tailwind this turn, I believe. I think it can either Screech Rhyperior or Super Fang either slot. This is why Rhyperior doesn't have an item, because we want the Sticky Barb back. Completely fine. Perfect. Full HP Arcanine, I believe, means that this is Togekiss? It can be both, depending on what the Crobat did here. It's fine either way. We can control... We can deal with both scenarios pretty well, I think. We're -2 defense, but it doesn't matter at all. There's only special moves left on this team except for Jinx Fake Out. So let's E-Speed here to get the guaranteed kill on Crobat after the defense drop from Rock Smash. And then Rhyperior is going to switch for Greninja. So we're going to have to adapt here a little bit, but it should be fine. Is this Togekiss? Okay. So Zoomland's Head Smash... I think I have to... Yeah, because he has to... He has to Tailwind this turn because he doesn't see any kills. But we need to prevent that so that... so that Greninja is still faster than Jinx. So we need to... Greninja's faster than Togekiss, so we need to King's Rock Fling for the flinch, so that Togekiss moves before Arcanine, and then Zoom Lens activates and we can always hit the Head Smash into Togekiss. So we do Head Smash and Fling. And now it's Jinx, which I believe doesn't see any kills on anything, which means it has to Fake Out. But that's completely fine. It'll Fake Out either slot here. Both slots are fine, because either Extreme Speed goes off, this has a Focus Sash, either Extreme Speed goes off or Dark Pulse goes off, and then either move after that kills. I don't think there's anything that can go wrong here because I'm pretty sure it has to Fake Out because it's +9. Unless I'm missing something. Yep, that's fine. Alright, and then we E-Speed. And Dark Pulse, and that's another riskless fight for the GOAT. Whew. Like I said, all the places were there yesterday. I just couldn't put them in the right order. So Salazzle with Medicham on the field was the key. Okay, one more before Tantaliza. And I've been told that it's free, but we'll see. The Mienshao death hurts a lot. We're just losing so much. We're bleeding so much, but like we gotta keep going. Like we're so close. Like we see the end of the tunnel, right? Sometimes the light at the end of the tunnel is just a truck, though. One more double battle, and we get to fight Tate and Liza, boys. So Salazzle has been the goat of this gym, man. All right, so I have some explaining to do. So this is a level 1 Meryl that only knows Misty Explosion and has the ability Huge Power. The idea here is that Pissimian has the ability Receiver, which means if its partner dies, it gains its ability. So Meryl will blow up and give Pissimian Huge Power, doubling its attack, right? And then the rest, the other 2 Pokemon on Macy's team, are a Tauros and a Golduck, both with Roleplay, to then copy the Huge Power that Meryl gave to Pissimian onto themselves. That's the idea behind this fight. It's really cool. Unfortunately, it's also really bad. This Pissimian is always going to detect turn 1 just because of the AI makes it, because the Receiver Misty Explosion is weird. It's always going to detect, and we're going to abuse the fuck out of that. So we're free to do whatever we want this turn, because Misty Explosion from a level 1 Meryl is going to do 1 damage to any Pokemon, right? So we can freely just set up Tailwind here, and then Salazzle is just not going to do anything. It's just going to chill. I guess I should attack the Meryl. It's got a Quick Claw, so it might get the Misty Explosion off anyway. But I guess this saves 1 HP on both Sigilif and Salazzle if it goes through. So I might as well, right? I don't think there's a reason not to. There's the Detect. Okay. So this should be Tauros. There's Receiver for Huge Power. We're in Tailwind. This should be Tauros. Nice. Intimidate is not going to matter here. So Tauros doesn't see any kills on anything. Surprisingly, doesn't see kill with Zen Headbutt on Salazzle. Or kill with Lash Out on Sigilif, because Lash Out is only boosted when the user had a stat lowered this turn. This is why we can do the Sticky Web thing. So now, what we're going to do is Sigilif is just going to fire a Psychic here onto Tauros, which never kills with crit. Tauros has to... Sorry, I didn't finish that thought. Tauros doesn't see any kills, therefore it has to click Roleplay this turn, because Roleplay is +9 if the other Pokemon has Huge Power. So Tauros has to target Pissimian with Roleplay here to gain Huge Power, which means we have another turn of doing whatever we want, because we're going to Psychic this Tauros, and then Salazzle is faster than Pissimian, is just going to Encore it into Detect. Yep, crit never kills. Perfect. That's 2 Detect PP used. We have to keep track of that. So now we're going to kill Tauros. And I don't want to damage Pissimian this turn, so I'm just going to click Encore into Tauros. It doesn't really matter. Let's hope we don't trigger Switch AI, guys. I guess we could save Encore PP by clicking Toxic instead. Sure, why not? That's the tech number 3. I could have Toxic Sigilif, actually, because it has Magic Guard anyway. Okay. Last turn of Tailwind, last turn of Encore. We can just double into Golduck here with Psycho Boost and Sludge Bomb for a guaranteed kill. That's its 4th Detect. I guess with Life Orb I do see Fast Kill. Luckily it doesn't matter. I mean, Salazzle never showed Fast Kill, so Salazzle couldn't have been targeted there. I believe that this is just inconsequential. Did I really show a Fast Kill? I thought I calced that like 6 times. Why did it AJ there? I don't have Kill with highest Psycho Boost roll. Shouldn't have used Roleplay there for +9? What just happened? AI misclicked. Okay, last turn Tailwind, last turn Encore. Pissimian is not huge power anymore. Oh, because it got Intimidate from Receiver. Ah. And Aqua Jet was just highest damage on Sigilif. Well, it was also... No, it was not highest damage on Salazzle, so I guess I was fine. Yeah, but no, wait, that doesn't make any sense, because it shouldn't have Receiver anymore. It should have huge power. I guess that's a bug, right? I'm lost. Yeah, this is a bug. I mean, it's fine. Does this... Okay, so what ability does Pissimian have right now? Intim? No, it should have Swift Swim now, right? From the dying Golduck. By that logic. Dude, what if it has Receiver, Huge Power, Intimidate, and Swift Swim right now? If it still has Huge Power, then Golduck should have never attacked there. I don't know what the f is going on. I don't care. I'm just going to continue with the line. So it has 1 more Detect PP right now. So Sigilif is going to switch out for Kecleon. And then we're going to pseudo flinch Pissimian here by encoring 1 more time. It only has 1 more Detect PP, so Encore is only gonna go for 1 round here. But that's fine. Because that's all we need. It can't target Pissimian because Pissimian is detecting. I don't fucking know, man. Okay, that was last Detect PP. Okay, we're gonna fake out. Basically, Kecleon is going to be a leapfrog here. It allows the other slot to switch now. We're kind of like stunning the Pissimian by going back and forth here, kind of. Oh, but if this doesn't currently have roleplay, this messes up my line, I think. No, it doesn't. Never mind. It's all good. I mean, it has huge power. It has to have huge power here. Anyway, fake out. And then Salazzle will switch for Barraskewda. Shouldn't matter. We accounted for this by going Muscle Band instead of Lorb on Barraskewda. And now Pissimian has Fast Kill with Close Combat, whether it has huge power or not, into Kecleon. It also has kills into Barraskewda, but it goes Fast Kill over Slow Kill, meaning outspeeds rather than underspeeds. So Barraskewda is safe here. And it has to be exactly and only Close Combat into Kecleon. So Kecleon can switch for Dragapult. And this is beautiful because this liquidation is never going to kill with a crit, I believe. It should never. Maybe it does. Hold on, 24. We are fine. Perfect. And now we double kill, and Dragapult in this slot will bring out Greninja next. That's really important. We need Lycanroc to come out last. This is why we want Pult in this slot, so we can bait the Greninja from the other one. Then Barraskewda kills Greninja, and then we win. We can just darts here. It doesn't really matter what we click. Okay, show me Greninja. Perfect. And now Pult can switch back to Kecleon, because the problem is the Lycanroc in the back has Accelerock, which can kill Barraskewda. But it can't if we just fake it out. That's why we need to get Kecleon back into position. Just kill with close combat here. We are, in fact, faster. And just do, you know, one more calc for the boys. Perfect. And finally, we can fake out to prevent the Accelerock, and we can kill with Liquidation, and the final double battle of Tate and Liza's gym is done, and there's only Tate and Liza left in this goddamn split. Holy f***. What the f*** happened? Why did Golduck Aqua Jet there? Well, posted to the bug report, boys. Tauros roleplayed before the Encore, so it was fine, but Golduck knew Pass was going to detect,
Nice cook,
so it didn't roleplay? That's as good of a guess as literally anything else. Alright, all this was cool. The double battles were really fun. Again, I said this before. This was my favorite part of the game so far. I thought that this would be a miserable experience. When I was calcing that double battle on the way to Moss Deep and I didn't have anything, I thought I was going to lose my mind calcing for this gym. But this was so fun. But now we got to face the Mega Metagross, so it's over. I guess the Shark would help here. I mean, 127 also you can get the encounters in the grass if you wait for Dive, right? Like, these are not even that good, bro. Ah! And Heracross is a dupe. Ludi is a dupe. Scyther is kind of terrible at this point, right?
D's.
Let's get 127. Okay, we're in trouble. Calcs against Tate and Liza look really bad. We need some help. Luckily, Gyarados here is really, really, really good, potentially. For the Intimidates. Sharpedo has a chance to be really good, but it's probably Omega Trash Garbage. Trash, garbage, trash. And then Milo, I have no f***ing idea, probably really bad. Ludicolo's a dupe. Those are the options. I would say we're due, but at this point I've lost all hope. This game just can't stop f***ing me on the encounter, so we just take what we get here. I don't give a shit. Just give me the Gyarados, though. I'll take it. Thank you! One f***ing time, dude. Jesus! I'm not gonna lie, I don't think the nature IVs super matter here. Garibaldi? I googled it and nothing came up. What did they mean by this? Garibaldi? Okay, that's it. Let's check him out in the box. Let's see what we got. And we have a new contender to cook with. Gentle. Minus defense is really not what we want to see for what we're planning. I mean, I'm used to it at this point, honestly. Intim is still good. It is always Intim. So, you know, yeah, it's true. We got what we wanted, and I did say the IVs in nature don't matter here. It's about the Intim. It really is.